guns are coming up behind him now.
70 seconds remaining. Mavrović, one last rally.
Go Mavrović! Lennox!
Nearly paid for time. Style-wise, this is the worst for there.
Look intimidated. He's come to put Lewis. That's the best tactic. The jab of Lewis.
And by Frank Bruno for quite a long time as well. Fast twist with that right hand. Has managed to take him beyond 5 rounds as a demolition artist, but he may have to show more than that.
Lewis is starting to get his jab work.
Pretty cagey battle of the jabs. Lewis doing better with that so far. Mavrović has looked as if he might have some with that right hand there.
Yes, he's going for that lazy left jab from Lewis. Lewis sometimes brings it back very low, trying to make that work in his favor by counting.
Now paddling pool and into the deep ocean here. A bit more in this opening session. Picked on that opening round, Glenn.
Well, it was a decent
Right there. Right through the middle.
A Romany gypsy, 56 years of age. Bit of a Danny Mancini in there as well. Second round, due to go 12. Lennox Lewis with his second reign. He's at the top level now for a long time. Lewis just leering Mavrović there.
Decent jab there from Mavrović. That's from him behind the jab. That upset.
It's a more cautious Lewis this time than we've seen in recent.
Well, he's having a look at Mavrović. I think Mavrović is.
Both trying to be first with that, hoping to hit the jackpot with the right hand. Now that's a piece of work by Lewis there. For the first time, momentarily.
It's a better part of the round, but just waiting for the counter, coming with his jab, and then
hand right time and again, Mavrović. Some damage to the right eye of Mavrović developing, Glenn.
Yes, that's into because Mavrović is very cagey. Pushing Lewis onto the back foot, and that's good for Mavrović. Psychologically, they're trying to keep that overhand right hand to G him up. This is good work.
Feeling about this fight that if Mavrović could start
forcing Mavrović onto the back foot.
This is more Lewis, the chess player, but a good right hand from Mavrović as a concussive puncher.
He keeps bringing the left hand. But I think he respects Mavrović taking the fight to him.
Mavrovic's camp this week. He thought they were a bit lucky. Smith, the trainer, was saying to me yesterday, but they've been very single-minded.
Of Mavrović being unnerved or
by the supposedly modest last Saturday. Will Mavrović here?
Round for Mavrović, who's scored time and time again with that.
Can you feel the makings of a shock here, Glenn?
I think the longer it goes.
Yeah, and that's the one he's looking for. But Lewis, not a problem at the moment for Mavrović. Oh, rich right hand yet, Lewis has managed. He senses he's got his man going, and he's a rear up.
That was a good right hand, and he followed up. This is where Lewis is very put good punches together.
The best punch. Oh, and another one hit by them.
Mavrović is just starting to come apart.
Oh, the body shot. Mitch was trying to get away from it on those ropes.
By surprise, he didn't expect somebody coming straight out at him.
Around the back of the head, warning from Frank Cappuccino. Hasn't had to do much higher work rate from Lewis here, forcing Mavrović onto the back foot. And
looking to gain authority in the ring now.
Took from Mavrovic, and the right hand too for this. And that's why he's coming at his latest for 3 years. Surprisingly low weight. Of the 4th round, a round in which Lewis has started very...
Listen, don't stand in front of him.
Well, they're trying to keep his spirit.
Well, he's still got enough condition to be talking.
Round 5. He passed the test.
Just from Lewis, but Lewis needs to keep where he's best. He's a good finisher.
Real sting and bite and dynamite.
Well, you think the best chance he has when Lewis starts to tire. It's a long while since Lewis has gone past 5.
All over in 5 recently. Oh, lovely uppercut. Breathing heavily again, Lennox Lewis, but
broken jaw,
which made Mavrovic give half a yard. Begin to dispirit. Mavrovic walked.
He yelped with that body.
And there's another one. Last 25 years.
Well, this is, you can tell Mavrovic is now starting to hurt.
Whatever reason, when you go into him, all he's doing is trying to anticipate your move.
To him.
Because he's hustling you out of it.
Obviously against Mavrovic at this stage. Lewis has stepped it up.
Look at that. Really, he didn't quite get it.
And so into round 6. As Lewis has had to go in recent fights. Now any more defiant. 2 stones, this extra power you feel at the moment might be decisive. These are very...
Lewis has complete control, centering.
He's thinking, well, I've hit him with some of my best shots, and I can't.
What it is for Mavrovic now. He's
Mavrovic back, get Lewis going a little to give him some ground. 5 million. 2, 3, 4 punch combination.
Together so well.
Lewis at the moment. Just trying to line him up with the... He's right, alarming regularity as far as the...
Lewis really has Mavrovic on the rope. He can do when he tries to counter-punch Mavrovic.
Lewis.
Did well to take the fight to Lewis. Now Lewis is chin.
Bring up and dig to the body. Dig to the body.
Had the chance to prove it, Lennox Lewis, with...
Beautiful.
Round 7, Mavrovic engineer any change in the plot. Good right hand from him.
Stop. Break.
That's all right, got it. 56. 3-point margin now. Complete control.
And I have it a little wider than that. Oh, uppercut. He does love that shot, that right uppercut.
Let him go, Lennox. Let him.
Closer look at Mavrovic in between the rest. A decent shot twice, that uppercut from the challenger.
Marking up worse now, Mavrovic. Both
feeling for him and his corner that may be bit by up in there.
Well, this is a brave. They're trying to land with that right hand.
Just wonder what the American Lewis needs to alter the perspective that is in defense and stamina, which is hard.
Left hook from Mavrovic and an uppercut.
Lewis suddenly looking tired. He was caught by Mavrovic staging a comeback here. Look at this. Mavrovic, Lewis on those ropes and looking hurt.
What about this from Mavrovic? Where's he getting this from? Followed it up well.
Oh, and he walked into it. Found a right of his own. Big. Mavrovic hit a right and Lewis came back with a better one. But
excellent heavyweight fight this is.
Whoa, say that again. They suddenly believe.
Well, he's done in the ropes like start switching downstairs.
What about this happen again, isn't it?
Well, that was grit and determination.
There's an upper boost. And there was that cracking. Maybe lacking real desire, but in that close fight in New York.
he find another big left hook?
Well, I was saying it psychologically needed to denting Lewis, and I think he did that.
Ditch effort, oh, that could have given Billy pushing on.
From Lewis's comeback.
Well, anybody that thought this was going to be...
Question his chin.
What a right hand. Lewis just leaned back on the step forward, and Mavrovic made him pick.
This is the Belarus trap door for Lewis.
Right hand better on the front foot. Lewis get control again.
Well, we're into the late round, and consent was that this might be Mavrovic. Combination from Lewis. Mavrovic taking some of these and staying upright. The answer is
He started to get the centre of the ring and throw punches, but Mavrovic still very...
Start pushing him back, man. Just start pushing him back.
Something put there from Hackle, who's called the Shadow, has been with Lennox Lewis a long time.
Was some good work in this round. They're both more. Lewis is through at him.
The point of the fight at mark here. Lewis must be in a decent lead. This is no formality. Mavrovic still looks...
Mavrovic just coming back more into the fight as Lennox... Now, feet.
For this suspect stamina thing about Lennox Lewis. He went 10 hard rounds with Mercer. Okay, he was breathing all with Shannon Briggs last time, but as we said, that might be...
Well, I think, you know, he obviously used very hard during the fight, but said... Mavrovic with a long left uppercut there. Back.
Lewis will concentrate on speed.
That's something that they maybe said that was a bit low.
I couldn't see that, but they will reveal otherwise. Lewis was pulled up for that. No point deduction though.
In heavyweight by real good action throughout.
May well now come down to who has got 8 on.
Well, Lewis, or has he still got that hunger? Does he still want? Mavrovic is going to ask him those questions.
Boxing skills from Lewis there. Something a little different, looking to outbox. Corner were maybe suggesting to him. The scorer than me usually. I've noticed.
I'm not sure about that here. Still ahead, Lewis. Probably 3 points.
You don't have to worry about getting him.
Very well indeed. True grit, determined. Look, anything really bad.
Keep pushing him back.
If anything, it was didn't make anything of it. Here's the 10th round. 3. A much for Lennox Lewis than many people underestimated Mavrovic.
Big left hook there for Lewis. He's still trying to keep Mavrovic in a good combination.
Who's he fought? There was a stage in everybody's career when you could say...
Champion, he's beat everybody. They put it very well. You know, he's in the... Whether he stumbled or he's hurt there.
Oh, Mavrovic must have had real grounds for hoping that 7th round tank was flickering near empty. Hasn't quite worked lately for him. Try to just box him. There's a way to go yet. The hand speed. Thank you.
Yes, he's had the solid punches from Mavrovic. He's also shown Lewis. This has been a lot of questions.
They'll both be tiring now. It's been a fast pace. The jabs, hasn't he?
Control with the jab. He's also mixed it up. I mean, he can box, he can stand, he can do more.
different goal by the corner to not really go looking.
Yes, he really needs a big finish. It's been a tremendous display. Mavrovic, he's really made
Shots, man. Short shot.
Working too now.
This is Lewis strains, comes into play.
he's had to be.
Mavrović has proved Croatia in '98 after the World Cup. Željko Mavrovic. Quiet 11th round. Lewis may have got to the point where he'll have trouble if he can. Ooh, the body.
To have seen Lewis through more good success with those. Trade with Mavrovic, and Mavrovic looking the fresher.
Too tired, fight to find the motivation for what seemed a routine.
Well, he is looking very tired now, Lewis.
Mavrović, he may be sensing that. That looks like he's going through treacle, but he still is planting those feet, looking for the power shots again. Oh, stiffen the legs still. He stays upright. Croatia.
Right, this is the biggest ambition.
With a handy lead on the snow, of course, that's only our judgment. But can Mavrović exploit minor deficiencies in Lewis late on? How much? From Lewis.
Mavrovic just stands there in defiance, taking the.
This is one of Lewis's toughest fights. Well, the uneventful round is in Lewis's favour.
Guns are coming up behind him now.
70 seconds remaining. Mavrović, one last rally, but very long. This would have been over a long time ago. That, you know,
They must be
going to try it. Here it is. Lewis, the two fighters embrace, and a minute of his training for that, Lewis.
It was 118 to 112. A big winner on my card.
Heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox.